There's a tweet here from someone called Tanatat, which says that the Thai army under General Prayut is threatening those who are trying to campaign for the repeal of lèse majesté law, which is the Stop 112 campaign. Article 112 is, of course, lèse majesté law. It's part of the criminal code, and many people want this law repealed. Well, it seems that the army are not happy about this, and they're threatening people, probably with legal action or even lèse majesté, for campaigning for the repeal of this law. Now, I just wanted to say something about this. This is actually very, very dangerous, and it's a very dangerous slide into dictatorship, because I think most of us agree that we have to respect a nation's law. That's the law, and we have to respect that. But as human beings, we also have the right to say that we're against this law and campaign against this law, and to express our opinions against the law while still not breaking the law, not respecting that, not breaking the law, but not accepting it, but simply obeying it. But we do have the right as human beings in a democratic country to campaign against the law, to say this law is wrong, and to put forward our arguments. But what is happening here is that those who are campaigning to have this law repealed are now being threatened, and that's undemocratic, because it means that anyone who voices their concern about this law or speaks out against this law, which is a normal right, it's a democratic human right in any democratic nation, are now in danger of going to prison or being accused of lèse majesté. And that's a very, very dangerous slide into dictatorship, which is what is happening in Thailand. The army shouldn't be threatening people. It's not the job of the army. This is another clear sign of political meddling on the part of the army. The army is now assuming control of Thailand, using the democratic mechanisms of the nation, the nation's laws, the nation's court, the police, etc. Basically just to dictate to people what they can and cannot think, not only to obey the laws, which everybody has to, of course, even if they don't agree with that law, but now people will not be allowed to campaign against those laws. They will not be able to express opinions against those laws. People just simply have to accept this law or go to prison. And this, I think, is a very clear sign that something is seriously, seriously wrong in Thailand. And I think people had better wake up pretty soon, because Thailand is becoming a military dictatorship, and it's becoming extremely, extremely difficult to even argue against a law without putting yourself in danger. And this, I think, is something that people have to realise, and they have to wake up and see the reality of the situation.